Eddie Bauer used to be a very weird company. Seriously, very different than they are now. Eddie Bauer, the actual man, designed this parka for Jim Whittaker, the first ever American to summit Mount Everest, and also the CEO of REI at the time. Mr. Whittaker took his Eddie Bauer parka up Everest in 1963. Now it is in a museum where it belongs, but Mr. Whittaker does have the coolest quote about a jacket of all time. By the way, this is the Eddie Bauer Down Expedition balaclava. It's very comfortable in here. I've worn worse. The Eddie Bauer Everest parka is an absolute monster. The first cool thing it did was use a revolutionary new technology called Velcro. It also had coyote guard fur on the outside and wolverine fur on the inside to prevent your breath from freezing and sticking to your face. The coolest thing is that this jacket is actually offset baffled, meaning it's essentially two down jackets sewn together to prevent cold spots. At one point in history, Eddie Bauer was actually the king of down jackets. Their logo is literally a goose, so he used his expertise to make an Everest level parka. And the coolest fact about all of this is 50 years after the ascent, when Jim Whittaker was 84 years old, he stood up at an event celebrating his climb and proclaimed, while holding an ice axe, that if he was going to summit Everest again, he would need to get his jacket from the museum. Now that is a cool dude.